for our Seen and Unseen segment, where we reveal the stories behind the headlines. And for that, we turn to Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo, who has a special report on crime and drug use in New York City.
Laura, you have been covering the connection between even recreational drug use like marijuana and crime. Well, here in New York City, Mayor Eric Adams has long been a proponent of marijuana use.
I wonder if Laura Ingraham ever looks in the mirror and asks herself, how does it feel to constantly lie and push misinformation? In today's episode of Show Me I'm an Idiot Without Saying I'm an Idiot, I'll be explaining to Fox and frauds why correlation doesn't equal causation. And to put it simply, just because two things occur at the same time does not necessarily mean that one causes the other. In this case, we have marijuana usage and crime. Honestly, I'm kind of sick and tired of the right and conservatives trying to take us back in time to reefer madness. The war on drugs has been a decades-long failure, and it's obvious that no one on that side has picked up an actual scientific study, yet they speak so passionately about it. First of all, the majority of your base supports weed legalization. According to the Pew Research Center, 55% of Republicans want weed legalized. And I don't blame them. It's a popular stance to get behind, with more than 2/3 of the country supporting it. And hilariously, a lot of the New Yorkers I tried to interview feel the same way.
I am of the opinion you should have all drugs.
The people that are doing these crazy things with guns are using marijuana. They're using either worse drugs or they're in psychosis, and they need mental health help.
The Aurora shooter, Gabby Gifford shooter, the shooter in Texas, the Parkland shooter, all young men on marijuana.
Oh, come on.
There's a psychotic connection here. The studies
come
show us that.
on. No, I'm not buying that.
I need your help to find this guy because I like what he is saying. He was having none of the BS Fox was trying to serve him. They are so desperate for support on their wacky conspiracy theories, and unfortunately for them, it's not hitting like they want it to. And here's why. Marijuana isn't a dangerous drug, and when you actually examine the drugs that cause the most harm to users and others around them, it's alcohol, heroin, and crack cocaine, which is even funnier when you hear the response from this interviewer.
I was here under Giuliani too, and I saw the absence of public drug use seemed to be the norm then.
I know he's not talking about Rudy can't start my mornings without a bottle of vodka Giuliani. That's a real kicker. Now, let's get back to the issue of crime, which actually isn't all that bad of an issue. In fact, crime has been on a decline since the 90s. And the small increases we have been seeing in the past 2 years might have something to do with COVID and the complete lack of financial security Americans are dealing with. Rent, gas, food, and healthcare are all reaching astronomical heights, and wages aren't keeping up with the steadily increasing cost of living. We already know that crime is a symptom of poverty, yet Fox isn't talking about that, and why would they? It doesn't fit their narrative, and they actually don't care about anything other than making money and riling up their base. Maybe if they all rolled up a joint and smoked it, they would chill the hell out and reflect on why they are such garbage human beings. Probably not, but I want you all to stay attuned to what they're saying because, as always, it has dangerous ramifications. There are over 40,000 people in prison for weed-related charges and thousands more with criminal records. Black people are 3.7 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana than white people, despite similar usage rates. And slap all of that on top of weed being legal in 37 states, and ding, 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 we've reached a conclusion that the renewed war on weed is to continue stocking up the prison system and give cops an excuse to talk about the rise in crime. Thank you all for watching Rebel HQ. Like the video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also support the federalization of weed usage.